Hi. Hello. Welcome to practice. Happy Monday. Sorry to be running late. And actually, I need to let everybody know there's going to be a new time from now on. It's going to be 9 a.m. Pacific instead of 8:30. In the past 6 months, my schedule has changed considerably with the addition of a new cat and changing cats' feeding schedules. And so I just have to give up the ghost and stop thinking I can cram it all in before 8:30 because I really can't. So from now on, I'm going to be aiming for 9. I'll change it everywhere so that it says that. And even today I'm late for that, but there was definitely cat naughtiness happening this morning. So I got through it as best I could. And I'm just happy to be here with you now. And we're honoring the Black Madonna this month in the Mount Shasta Goddess Temple. And our daily practice with her for this month is the Salve Regina. Salve Regina, Mater Misericordiae, vita dulcedo, et spes nostra salve. A te clamamus, exules filii Heve, a te suspiramus, gementes et flentes, in hac lacrimarum vale. Ea ergo, advocata nostra, illos tuos misericordes oculos, ad nos converte, et Jesum benedictum fructum ventris tui, nobis post hoc exilium ostende. O clemens, O pia, O dulcis Virgo Maria. Today is Our Lady of Holy Fire. Yeah, Kathy noticed. She said, "You've changed your altar." I did change my altar. You'll see I put a different cloth. I actually cleared a bunch of things off. And the reason for this is because Minerva discovered the water bowls and dumped all of the water bowls and all of the teapot and everything that I keep up there so that the entire altar was soaked. And so I had to take absolutely everything off. And it was like one of those things where I thought, oh, I've been meaning to clean off this altar and redo it. I guess I waited too long, and Minerva necessitated the action. So thank you for noticing. And I'm actually really excited about it. The energy feels really good. Love cleaning off an altar. Okay, Our Lady of Holy Fire today, 39. To live is to burn, to grow, and to ignite the heart and soul with passionate devotion to higher purpose. I ask you to honor me, even when it seems like what you love is burning away or what you've believed in is failing you. I ask you to remain open to me, even if you're in shock or denial, or if you feel betrayed or broken. To live with an open heart is for the brave souls that love me and are capable of loving the world. I bring you the holy fire. It burns through me as spiritual passion and ignites now in you also. You are to receive this fire and set the heart of the world aflame. When we don't have spiritual passion in our hearts, we fall in love with empty substitutes. We might yearn for a fantasy relationship that never quite manifests, or does so for a short time before revealing itself to be less than substantial. Or perhaps we yearn for a great job with a great income, only to find that even if we achieve this, there is still a space in our hearts that is not satisfied by what we have attained. To feel truly connected to our divine destiny, we have to be willing to allow our hearts to burn for something greater than our own individual needs and wants. It is not comfortable to do this, but it is fulfilling in a way that cannot be attained by any other method. It's not bad to have individual needs or wants, but we cannot quench another's thirst if our cup is so broken that it can't sustain nourishing liquid for us, let alone anyone else. Yet the oracle of Our Lady of Holy Fire speaks to us of a passion for the divine coming into our hearts, which will heal us and empower us to love the world, allowing the Divine Mother to flow through us and assist our world that is in the midst of rebirth right now. The holy fire in our hearts is what makes us want to grow spiritually. We cannot help but feel drawn to it, compelled to work at it, and even to keep going when it gets tough or seems downright impossible. It is what makes us want to contribute something helpful to the world, to become empowered and truthful in how we live, to want to live with goodwill and a genuine desire that all beings become happy and free. That holy fire in the heart is what fuels us when we are in challenging times of our lives, when we force ourselves through the strength of our inner will to reach toward the divine for help, rather than collapsing in defeat or drowning in feelings of rejection or abandonment. I was just teaching about this in our Woman Shaman Priestess lesson yesterday, specifically teaching about the fact that, what we are taught or shown is priestesshood, according to the internet, is not actually priestesshood. It has nothing to do with wearing pretty outfits or standing in sexy poses at sacred sites. Real priestesshood is having an awakening that is so strong that it spills out over your boundaries and into the world, awakening others. Not because you perceive yourself as a teacher or healer and are holding a role, but because you perceive yourself as one vessel for the divine, and you clear absolutely everything within to the best of your ability so that the light can pour through you. Not to you, but through you. You will personally benefit from what's pouring through you, but it won't always be in the ways you want or the ways you think. That's okay. To manifest something for oneself is such a small act of magic. It's low level magic. To be able to manifest well-being for an entire group of people or an entire community or the whole world. That is the magic that the priestess aspires to. That is the level of magic that we want to accomplish today and every day as we're doing our sacred work in the world. So today, let's think beyond our own personal comfort in what we're doing and think about how instead we might be able to ensure the comfort, wakefulness, awareness, or otherwise beneficial connection that we could have with other beings, and that we get our egos out of the way from the wanting or the yearning or the desiring to be seen any one way or to do any one thing. And instead, we're just broadcasting light for the entire world, shining like the sun. That is our message as we're approaching the solstice and starting this new week. I hope that you've enjoyed this little short bit. And now we're going to dive into Guanyin practice with 3 prostrations before the brand new, clean, fresh shrine. And let's take refuge. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention, a person, place, situation, or circumstance that will benefit from today's practice. We've had a little challenging news about a setback of Linda not being able to get into the hospice program that she was hoping to get into. And so she's still stuck in the hospital at Reading. Praying that Linda will be able to have a really beautiful, kind, serene place to spend her remaining days. And let's recite the 4 immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balanced point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering for Guan Yin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Omahung. 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 Reverently I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time, and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guan Yin, remain until the end of samsaric existence, and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. 108 recitations of Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa as we awaken the fire within ourselves, that holy fire. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Let's do our brief wind horse practice of Tara by Patrul Rinpoche. Lume choksum chidang jetsun ma galyum pakma drome jintu yi daki tsesu paljor nyandraknam yarnu dadang yarji soshindu kepar kaje wangtang lungta nam yampa soshing chetu gawa lang chije lekpe lam dru drowa dang sering neme de dang den shi. Through the blessing and power of the unfailing Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and of Jetsunma, Mother of the Buddhas, noble Tara, may our lifespan merit prosperity and renown increase like a waxing moon, like a rising summer lake. Especially may our good fortune, Wangtang and Windhorse, be healed when they weaken, rejoined when interrupted, raised up when sinking down. May whatever we do turn out well, and may long life, good health, peace, and happiness be ours. Lume choksum chidang jetsun ma galyum pakma drome jintu yi daki tsesu paljor nyandraknam yarnu dadang yarji soshindu kepar kaje wangtang lungta nam nyampa soshin chetu gawa lang chije lekpe lamdu drowa dang sering neme de dang den shi. 108 recitations now of Om Mani Padme Hung as we arise and awaken that fire within ourselves and send it out into the world for the benefit of others. Om Mani Padme Hung, Om Mani Padme Hung, Om Mani Padme Hung, Om Mani Padme Hung. Om Mani Padme Hung, 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 Om Mani Padme Hung. Om Mani Padme Hung, 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 Om Mani Padme Hung. Om Mani Padme Hung, 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 Om Mani Padme Hung. Om Mani Padme Hung, 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 Om Mani Padme Hung. Om Mani Padme Hung, 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 Om Mani Padme Hung. Om Mani Padme Hung, 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 Om Mani Padme Hung. Om Mani Padme Hung, 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 Om Mani Padme Hung. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And let's give thanks for our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. And long life prayer for Lama Dechen Yeshe Wangmo. Om Sosti. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of Supreme Bliss Yeshe Wangmo be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings, so that they blossom in radiant splendor. And let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guan Shi Pusa. And we close with a bow to Guanyin, bow to one another, and bow to the inner teacher. Now get on out there and make some magic on behalf of the world today. Be back tomorrow. Bye.